welcome to Friday Favorites. We're here today with Grandma Penny because Miss Dawn is out right now, so
Miss Ashley.
hi everyone. And today we're going to be going over 4 of our favorite things that we have here in the shop, some notions, and then we have our announcement for our sew-along next Wednesday. So Grandma Penny, do you want to go first?
Sure. Okay. My favorite, ultimate favorite, is this little guy. It is a seam ripper, electric. I actually had somebody who wanted me to long arm their, I had long armed it and they wanted me to, they said, I'll put the binding on. They sewed it on backwards so that instead of putting the open edges to the inside, they put them to the outside. So it took me, I went home, my husband says, you're going to be sitting there for hours. And I says, no, I don't think so. It took me 20 minutes to get that binding off. It took me longer to sew it back on than it would have. I would have been sitting there for a couple hours doing it stitch at a time with the regular seam ripper. So we'll demonstrate here. You want to hold it? So. It's safe. I can have it running. It won't cut me.
It doesn't damage the fabric at all. It just takes apart the stitches that you want to get rid of.
We were demonstrating for a cruise ship one day, and this one lady, well, I actually sold them out that day, but she named it. She says, oh my goodness, that's my best friend. That's going to be Bob. Battery operated boyfriend. I just looked at her and started laughing, but it is. We use it here constantly.
And hello to Pat Wilson.
Ah,
Hi, Pat
Tricky,
Wilson.
hi. It's been a while. We still got to get together down there. Anyway, you can cut a hole in your fabric with this. If you've got teensy, tiny little stitches, you can cut a hole, but it's really hard. I've even ripped out on our cuddle. It's a little tricky when you use the embrace gauze. I can tell you that. So that is my favorite. It comes with oil and extra blocks if you've got a long nap.
And it is $19.50.
So that thing is a lifesaver. Now, my other favorite, and I wish I would have had this when I made ballet costumes in town for 25 years. I wished I would have had this. This you can iron on. Iron on. It won't melt. It's a hemmer. You just fold over to where you want, leave it in there so you know you're keeping it straight, and iron it. And it's great. Goes really fast. I wish they made them longer, but they don't. But for making clothing or shortening hems on
like pants and skirts.
Yep, pants, skirts, pillowcases, if you're making a bunch of those, it's great. Turning over a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch for top stitching, it really works great because you can fold it, pin it, iron it.
As someone short, it's really great to have a hammer like this.
Yeah.
Pants are sometimes way too long.
We both go with that one.
Yeah.
And it comes for dressmaking too. This one isn't open, but it is has your curves. But you know, us quilters, we still do curves too, and it works great. You can keep them even.
And both of these are, let's see the back one.
This one,
$20.99 for the long one and $18.99 for the
this
dressmaking one.
okay, Ashley.
Alrighty. Now for my favorites, we got the N5000 series curved scissors. So you can see those here. We actually have a pair right here that I use all the time here in the shop.
Yeah, you can see we keep it by the sewing machine. It attached to it.
If you see that, it has a little curve here at the end. And what it does is basically, it's kind of like the side hoppers that we showed you the other day. You can put it down on your quilt and chop off the little threads that are...
That way you're not dipping
pesky.
into them and accidentally cutting a hole.
Let me get up close and show you here. Can you see that? There's a thread here and I can just snip. And I use these all the time at the sewing machine because I have so many threads sometimes and it gets in the way. But with these, it's just so easy. And plus they're a lot easier than using bigger scissors for like cutting out ends or tags. And I just like it a lot better. And so those are our N5000 series scissors. These are $18.99 that we have here in the shop.
We also have straight ones for people who just want to have straight ones.
Those
And
are
the same.
$18.99 as well. And for my next favorite, it's a lay needle bird sewing needle threader. So this is what it looks like. It's got the little hummingbird and it's got it's got a little cover on the little needle threaded part so you don't break it off when you're not using it. And let me get up close so I can show you how it works. Okay, so Grandma Penny is doing me the favor of holding on to the needle. And so basically you just wrap it onto the edge there and then you poke it through the hole. Oh wait, no, you poke it through the hole first. Where's the hole? There we go.
There we go. Turn it sideways, they can't see.
And so if you guys can see that, and then you just pull it through, but it's not working right now. It's easier on an actual sewing machine.
Or any kind of needle than two people trying to do it.
Yeah. And then,
Voila.
bam. And it's a lot easier than trying to find the hole on either shiny sewing area on your sewing machine or like a really tiny hole. It's a lot easier. And so those are little lay needle bird threaders. They are $3.99 each. And you can call in to buy any of these items. We do shipping and yeah, domestic and international shipping. It might cost you more if you're international. So that is all for Friday favorites, and we also want to announce and remind you about our pattern that we're doing next Wednesday for the sew along. We're making little wine bags, so it'll be perfect for Thanksgiving or any other occasion where you're gifting wine to a friend or just trying to find a nice pretty bag for the wine that you're trying to hold. And it can be used for water bottles too if you don't drink wine.
Or you can take it as a hostess gift and put fancy oils in there. You can buy, fancy dressing oils,
So
olive oil, any of those things.
So
not
this,
just wine.
yeah, this can be used for anything other than wine if you'd like. But we're gonna be making this next Wednesday in time for Thanksgiving. And hello to Michael and Peggy Thompson and Jessica Christine. And so this is gonna be next Wednesday. Call in if you'd like to order the pattern. It is $1.99 for the pattern, and we'll send it to you via email. And that way you can follow along with us on the sew along. And as a reminder, we're doing our best to go online by November 1st. We've had to work out some little kinks and wrinkles along the way, but we're doing our best, and we're hoping. Yeah.
If we get another big kink in the system like we just had to work through, it might be the week of the 1st of November. But
so we're doing our best to make it by the November 1st, and we're thinking that we'll be able to make it. So yeah, keep on the lookout, keep watching our Facebook page to see when we go online, and we'll be announcing it. So that's all we have for today. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Good to see everyone up so nice and bright and early.
Bye-bye.
Bye.